Hi and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching, my name is Gigi and this is Styled by Glam. For this week's video, we're doing a beauty cabinet tour along with my nighttime routine that was requested on my TikToks. Due to some TikTok trends, I've shared my age over there quite a few times, and usually in the comment section a lot of people would always ask, like, what do you use, what skincare regime do you follow? It's kind of hard to go through everything, especially if we're to share all the products that I use in a 1-minute video, and I thought the easier way is to just go on YouTube and do this full video. And before we proceed with the video, I just want to clarify a few things. One is all the products that I use is based on my own experience and how my skin reacted to it. So everybody, of course, take it with a grain of salt because obviously your skin is not exactly the same as mine. If you do have sensitive skin type and if you do get any reaction, make sure you either stop using the product or consult your dermatologist. And if you do have a dermatologist, maybe you can consult them ahead of time. None of the products that I use are extremely controversial or whatnot, but I just want to put it out there and make sure we're all being safe and taking care of ourselves in the best way possible. And now we're going to migrate over to my bathroom. And we are now in my master bathroom. Behind me is my little cabinet with all my skincare as well as makeup products. This is where I keep everything. I don't have another section for it. This is all I have. I guess in some ways, for someone that really loves skincare, I actually don't have a lot. I like to keep it minimal, and if the product still works for me, I continue to use it until I feel like I need to update it based on, as I age, as well as weather needs, because sometimes during seasonal change my skin reacts to it, and sometimes I need to update the products to better fit that season. We'll go through each level really quickly. The first level down here is all my makeup products. The second level up here is all my skincare, daily skincare products. And then the third level up here are like masks and serums that I use on top of the daily products down here. In terms of the makeup, I'm not going to go into detail of what I have and use because I did do a get ready with me morning routine video a while back, and I'll make sure to link that below for you guys to check out as well if you're interested. But I will mention a few key players that I absolutely love, and I've been using it for a really long time, and I think they're really great products. First and foremost is my foundation, or I guess the CC cream. It's the Bare Minimals one. I used it on the Get Ready With Me morning video as well. It's the Complexion Rescue, and it has SPF, and it also hydrates when using as well. So this is what I use on a day-to-day basis. I'm using it right here. I love the coverage. It's not too heavy, but it does an amazing job of making your skin look flawless. So next up is a face primer by Urban Decay, and it's their All Nights face primer. I only use this when I know that I'll be out all day, or if I go out at night and I want to make sure my makeup stays. But it's not super heavy in comparison to other primers I've used. I really like the texture of this guy, so I highly recommend it too. Next one up in this level is my Marula Babyfacial facial spray with aloe, herbs, and the Rosewater one. I've been using this since college. It's been like close to 2 decades. It's my go-to. I kind of just use out throughout the day, kind of to refresh my face with, especially at home and sometimes when I feel dry and whatnot. So I love using this. The price on this is amazing too. It's definitely worth every buck for the product. Next up, I also have another setting spray. The Rosewater does a good setting too, but sometimes if it's like a full day or whatnot, I need a better setting spray. And this one is the Anastasia one with the Dewy Set. So it gives your skin a little bit of a glow, a dewy, nice glow, and I love that, and it makes your skin look so good. I switched over from the Urban Decay one. I think the Urban Decay one was a little bit more dry or matte for my taste, so I really like this Dewy Set. And the last thing on this level, it's not really a skincare product, but I love it. It's a little rack. It's a kitty rack that I found on Amazon, and what I put my sponge in. It also comes with a travel case, which I don't have here. I have it in the cabinet stored away, where you can easily put your sponges in when you are traveling and all that, and I love this little set. I'll make sure to link this below. It's amazing because that way, like, your wet sponge doesn't have to dry like on a flat surface. It kind of lets it dry nicely. I feel like it makes my sponge last longer. Alright, moving on to the next section. Instead of going to the daily skincare, I'll leave that to the last part because we're going to go through my nightly routine. I'm going to go through the face mask and also like other serums that I use for like my hair and whatnot, which is the top section over here. First up, we have the Joan Malone perfume. This is the Wood Sage, I can't pronounce, Wood Sage and Sea Salt Cologne. This is my go-to scent. I love it. And I usually purchase in this mini bottle size just because I don't use a lot of it and it's so much more easier to travel with. Next up, we have these. The Vegamore Hair Scalp Detoxifying Serum and also the Hair Serum. The Hair Serum is actually part of my nighttime routine. I do notice that ever since I started using this, my hair breakage has lessened by a lot when I wash my hair. And then of course we have the Scalp Detoxifying Serum that's paired along with this product that they suggest to use together. This guy you just use once to twice a week. And also just to note, these two products are vegan, so check them out. Then we have my Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. I love this guy. I use it every morning, and I use it with the gua sha. I started using this because in between season changes, I tend to have breakouts, and this product is filled with antioxidants. And when I do use it, I do see the difference, and it does prevent me from having breakouts throughout. Next up for masks, I have the T.L.C. Sukari Babyfacial, also by Drunk Elephant. This product they actually recommended to use with the Virgin Marula oil. What this does, usually it helps like kind of refresh and regenerate your skin, kind of strip away that dead skin cells and reveal like resurface your healthy skin underneath. I've been using this for a good 4 years now, so I do really like this mask. Another oldie but a goodie that I've been using since college is the Fresh Sugar Face Polish. This is a brown sugar with strawberry seeds, and it's basically a scrub that you can leave on as a mask afterwards. Every time I use it, my skin feels so soft. Then I have my Laneige WaterClay Mask. Clay masks are really good for detoxifying and kind of clearing out your pores, and so I use it on a weekly basis. I love this one in particular because it has a more of a water texture to it, and I feel like it feels less dry and like potent compared to the other clay mask. My friend actually works for the company in Australia, and she was the one that had me trying it out, and I love it. So I thank her for suggesting this to me. Next up, we have the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. This is a mask that you can leave on and sleep through the night. So every week I use it at least once or twice, and instead of using my skincare products, I put this on and I just sleep through the night. It's just a good way to kind of refresh your skin and give it that extra boost of moisture that it needs. And the last mask in my collection is the Summer Fridays JetLag Mask. I got the mini version because it was my first time trying it out. I kind of use it on the days where I feel like my skin is extra dry, because in comparison to the Laneige one, this one is more, I feel like it's heavier in texture. I don't leave it overnight. I just do a 10-minute mask and I wash it right off. And this little bottle, the Mario Badescu Drying Lotion, I'm sure it's a very well-known product ever since forever. I started using it back in 2002 or 2003. I remember they used to only sell this in Kitson. If you remember how popular Kitson is and what a big deal it is to shop there, then you are my person. Anyway, so yeah, Mario Badescu. I make sure I always have this in my shelf. It's great for when you have mini breakouts. It'll dry right up for the next day. And that is all for the masks and serums. And now we're moving down to the skincare portion. Amongst the everyday skincare section, there are products that I use in the morning. So I'm going to show those real quick first and foremost. And again, kind of gone through those products in my other Get Ready With Me morning video as well. So you can check that out if you want to look into detail how I use it. So the key players in my morning routine is these guys. It's the B Hydra Serum from Drunk Elephant and the C Firma Serum from Drunk Elephant as well. These two I mix together with the moisturizer and apply it before I do my makeup. The price tag on these are a little bit pricier, but each time I only use one pump, so one bottle lasts me a fairly long time. So the price tag does go a pretty long way. And now on to the nightly routine. First up is the Bioderma, basically a makeup removing solution. It's water-based. It's that water makeup remover. It's not oily. My skin does not react well to oily makeup remover. And I try not to use makeup wipes because I want to reduce the waste that I put out. And I really like this product. It is hypoallergenic. It's paraben-free. It has no scent. And so I really like this. And once my face has been cleaned and dried, I move on to my nighttime skincare. First up in the nighttime routine is my toner, which is the Origins of Perfect World Age Defense Treatment Toner. It's with white tea. I think it's also one of the clean products at Sephora. I really like this, and I also love how they're very minimal on the packaging. So it is minimal amount of waste. Next up, I use the Iris Extract Activating Treatment Essence. I pat it onto my face. It gives it that extra moisture. And ever since I've been using this, I do feel the difference on my skin texture too. It helped soften it a lot. And this is also anti-aging and keep the skin radiant and youthful, but it doesn't have too strong of a texture or scent. And I feel like if you have sensitive skin, it shouldn't bother you too. Next up, I have the Caudalie Thirst Quenching Serum. It's also for moisturizing purposes. I've only started using this, got it like last 2 weeks ago. So this is still a fairly new product that I'm testing out. So I don't have really a verdict for it yet, but in terms of the ingredients, all that, it is also a clean product listed at Sephora as well. Then moving on to the moisturizer. This is my Old Faithful. I've been using it for 5 years now at least. My Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty. I use this day and night. I think it really protects my skin, and I love this product. And right now at night, I mix it with the Isle of Paradise self-tanning drops. I used to go to the tanning salon, and but I still try to not tan my face. But right now with the pandemic, I haven't been able to tan at all. So I've been using products to kind of keep some color. This is the medium color. I actually really like it. At first I was worried because it's an oil-based product, but somehow it makes my skin softer when I add it to this and use it and leave it on overnight. Next up is the eye cream. I use this Innisfree Intensive Hydrating Eye Cream. It's their green tea formula from that line, and I got this a while back. I don't use that much eye cream, so one little jar goes a long way for me. Last but not least, another Laneige product is the Lip Sleeping Mask, and I do apply this at night before I go to bed. Your lips do age a lot faster in comparison to your skin, so I think it's very important to make sure they're moisturized. You just apply a thin layer and leave it on overnight. I do notice a difference in terms of when I use it, I have less lines on my lip. So when I apply lipstick and all that, it just goes on smoother. And when I don't, my lines do tend to deepen. And that is it for today's video. Thank you for joining me on this little beauty cabinet tour of mine and also sharing my nighttime routine. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up and give it a like. Thank you as always, and I will see you guys on the next one.